Hey folks, and welcome to Subjective Thoughts. Today we have the comic Excellence issue 3 by Image. Now there is some fighting in this one, so if you are in any way squeamish, you have been warned. Also, spoilers. Now the team is basically the same, so I'm just gonna leave their names down below in the description. Alright, let's get into this. Right, so in the third issue, we fast forward 2 years. Spencer is now 16, although still looks exactly the same as 14, but never mind. And now, apparently, he's now serving a punishment in a sense. And he's working in the, I guess, sort of equivalent of the drug department to our world. Now, he's arresting former Aegis members, former Aegis magicians, I'm sure I'm saying that word wrong, that are selling fake wands. Their own homemade wands, and it is illegal. You're not allowed to do that. You can only get your wand from the Aegis. So he goes to arrest this guy who sits in the park and sells these wands that are made from different trees. So he comes to him. The other guy tells him, "Why, you snitching asshole? How could you?" And then in the same time, his other brothers, team members, they bust the garage, it would seem, where they make these fake wands. Everyone's arrested. Spencer knocks off the guy that he caught because he's about to use magic on him. And then he takes his fake wand with him. Because he's like, who's gonna suspect me, So, he goes to meet with his other teams, the other brothers. He tells them, okay, the one he's talking to, why are they doing this? And he says they're desperate, they don't have their magic. How does that feel like? Now, as we know, Spencer knows. He had experienced, 2 minutes of that. So he knows what that feels like. So then he tells his other brother to watch the evidence until the sweepers arrive. And he goes to visit Gigi, his grandma. She now seems to be in this sort of hospital/senior home. Perhaps, or just hospital. I'm not entirely sure. He asks the nurse if he could go in to see her. And the nurse tells him she's having a bad day today. He tells her, I'll just be a couple of minutes. So he goes in. We see Gigi is sitting on a wheelchair, staring out the big window. And then Spencer takes the fake wand and uses it. Because apparently their wands are tracked. So it's known what kind of spells they use. That's interesting. And also kind of 1984. Anyway, Gigi suddenly seems to come back to life with the use of that spell. And she tells Spencer to stop, doing shit, he'll get caught. Tells her it's okay. She tells him, Spencer, you got gifted. You got everything handed, don't forget that. And lucky and everything. And then they seem to have a conversation about other things, and we see that Gigi is slowly going back to her kind of zombie state. And then Spencer leaves with tears in his eyes. Now, I'm quite confused to what exactly happened to Gigi. First issue, we know she had an accident, and then she's in the hospital. And then Spencer wanted to steal spells to help her. But what's actually wrong with her? She's obviously still alive, but for some reason she's like a zombie, in a sense, in a state of, not moving, not talking. At first I thought, maybe she has Alzheimer's. What does... I wonder if we'll get an explanation to what she has. Because it's very confusing. She's alive, but something's clearly wrong with her. But what is it? It's very, very weird. Well, anyway, Spencer goes to the column number 1 to his dad. His dad has called him he goes there, and apparently he now has a mission. He needs to get Aaron Miles. Now we know his last name. Aaron Miles back. Apparently, Aaron has done a big oopsie, a major no-no. So apparently, since the whole incident 2 years ago, Aaron was also punished as well. Now Spencer starts catching fake wand sellers, and Aaron was sent to watch over deserving, but not someone very high up. So anyway, it turns out that that Aaron broke the rules by falling in love and dating his charge. Damn, how the tables have turned. And Spencer's dad wants him to go and bring him back in safely, and maybe he could do something for him so they don't strip him of everything. And Spencer doesn't want to do it, doesn't want to go bring him in. And what I understand is his dad says we need someone neutral. And I'm like, why Spencer though? He doesn't like Aaron. How's he gonna be neutral? Well, anyway, his dad tells him, well, you have to. We both owe him. And I don't get this either. Like, Spencer didn't ask Aaron to follow him 2 years ago to get the spells. Aaron came on his own accord for his father. So how is it his fault? Spencer didn't, ask him again or threaten him to come with him. And this is effectively all his dad's fault. Instead of, trying to help Spencer with his magic when he was a kid, he started putting a lot of his attention and favor to Aaron. So basically, in conclusion, Spencer's dad is a dick. And a shit dad. So okay, yeah, fine, you want to owe something to Aaron? Go ahead, what do you want from Spencer? Again, why did Aaron follow him? Well, we wouldn't have a story if you wouldn't, but why did you follow him, you idiot? You realize there would be probably some repercussions for you, too. That overseer seems like a massive asshole. Did you expect him to be nice? Anyway, his dad blasts him with the recordings of Aaron talking his reports about the girl. He's supposed to make her life easier. Alright, let's get... Now, again, I can't show a lot of pages. So this is the whole dealings that going on. See, he puts in the... I guess that's what he pays him with. There, Spencer suddenly appears. And I'll quickly show you the girl. Right, anyway, so it looks like that... Aaron hasn't been doing everything he was told with this girl, and that he fell in love with her and he started dating her, I suppose. Alright, I'll just show you this one panel real quick. It's pretty further into the comic. So there she is. Her name is Nicole. Right. So, Nicole... So he's with Nicole now, and he has seemed to have escaped with Nicole. Now here, I'll leave you on this image of Gigi. I don't think I can show anymore, so we'll stick to this. Right, so Gigi. Right, so he's now currently escaping with Nicole. One thing I wonder is, how did that conversation start between Aaron and Nicole? Because Nicole can't see him. He's there meant to, make sure her life goes basically fucking smoothly. So what? Did he suddenly appear in front of her and... Hi, Nicole. I'm from this magical organization thing called the Aegis. We make sure that those are deserving make sure their life goes very great. I was charged with making sure that for you. Also, there's a whole magic system and shit. Want to go out? How did that happen? I mean, she doesn't talk much in the few pages that she's in. Which almost makes me think, like, is she under his spell or something? And there's a chance that he also killed someone for her. So she could move up in ranks in a company. Okay? I mean, he is devoted, I'll give him that. But anyway, Aaron and Nicole are in train station. Apparently, a few hours before that, Aaron taught her a spell that could save both their asses. And they're walking, and he's telling her, baby, remember the spell, it's very important. And then suddenly, whoosh, everything disappears instead except Aaron. And then he meets Spencer. Spencer's got 2 brothers with him. And Aaron starts to yell at him, he sent you? He knows that that Spencer's dad sent him. And he starts to to yell at him and things about the incident 2 years ago. Spencer uses a sleeping spell on the 2 brothers with him. I'm not entirely sure why. But then apparently it looks like they don't know what actually happened there. And then they start fighting and yelling at each other. And you can see Spencer doesn't really want to bring him in. And he also doesn't have a choice. And then they start fighting. Aaron blames him if it wasn't for you. Which again, dickhead, you didn't have to follow him in there. You could have just stayed put. Then he tells him, in respect of your father, I'm not going to kill you. How nice of him. And then it ends with the last panel of them about to hit each other. Which is, but that's it. Gotta say, that's a bit of a cliffhanger there. That's a kind of a bummer. I think like it would end with them, I don't know, at least we see a fight, and then someone's about to really strike hard someone. This just ends with them about to hit each other. And I really hope the comic doesn't start next time with 2 years in advance or something. So yeah, that is about all that happens. I am still very intrigued to see how this continues. Sorry if you can hear the door. Look at Gigi there. You see? I see like her eyes are very dull. So I do wonder what is up with her. Well, hopefully we will find out. So yes, I am still definitely intrigued. I want to see how this continues and how this wraps up as well. The art, as usually, was very good. I like this cover. It looks really cool. The fight. And, well, I hope we get some answers. I'm dying to know what happens to Gigi. And also, what happened to her, I mean. And will he bring Aaron in? Will he be with Nicole? Is she actually under a spell, or is she in love with him? And man, she must have nerves of steel if she took the whole magic thing easily. Also, an interesting part, I almost forgot about this, is that Aaron wasn't born with magic in his blood. He had to actually, work on it harder, I think. So it's kind of like in Harry Potter, where you have the, pure magicians, and then you got just the muggles, as they say, that can also learn magic. That's nice. That's interesting. Alright, folks, so that is it. Again, let me know what you think. Are you reading this? That is it. Till next time. Bye.